Hello and welcome, Ryan Willard here, host of the Business of Architecture UK, and I'm in this beautiful hotel room for the last few minutes before I check out. And it's been an amazing weekend here in Nashville, Tennessee, where we're just completed last night, the ClickFunnels Digital Marketing Conference. Now, I came here thinking that I was going to go to a software company's annual conference where I would learn some implementation strategies of how to build sales funnels for digital platforms in order for me to grow the Business of Architecture UK platform. That is not at all what I ended up getting. And I wanted to talk to you today about identity shifts, because this weekend was an identity shift. And identity shifts, for me anyway, on my entrepreneurial journey, have occurred at many different stages along the process of having a business. The identity shift at the beginning of the process, from leaving a job and becoming an employee to a business owner, is a very difficult one. And I think the whole journey in totality takes a long time. And it happens you can have intense moments of this kind of identity shifts. You can have, you read something and it totally is profound and changes your life, and it's just like, wow. Or maybe you have a conversation with somebody and you have like a little aha moment, and you can have like hundreds of these little aha moments and they all build up. Or you can go to one of these personal development weekends and come out and realize that you need to restore your integrity around communication with certain family members or old friends or ex-business partners, and you suddenly get this kind of new vitality for life and communication, and it frees you up, and a new level of consciousness and a new way of thinking opens up to you. And you start identifying with yourself as somebody that you didn't realize who you were. That's what this whole journey is really about, and that's why I love it, right? A few years ago, and I'll talk about the identity shift from being an architect to entrepreneur, and how now I redefine what architect is to me. A few years ago, I used to be part of BNI. It's a great networking organization, referral organization. There's a group of seasoned and new, startup business owners in a room, different professions to you. You stand up and do like a 60-second pitch your business, pitch your ideas, and then the idea is you pass business referrals around to each other. It's great, recommend it. I used to be on the leadership team of one of these chapters in Liverpool Street, and after one of our meetings, I was speaking to a young guy. He was a good 10 years younger than me, brilliant entrepreneur. His name's Ashley Smith. Check out what he's done. He's brilliant. And he said to me after one of the meetings, he said, Ryan, we're entrepreneurs and we're always looking for solutions and we're looking to scale our businesses. And when he said that, I was like, in my head, I was like, I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm not an entrepreneur, mate. I'm an architect. And I was almost like, no, you might be an entrepreneur. That's not what I do. I'm an architect, and I've got this business, and I was just about grappling with the idea that I'm selling architecture. And it was really funny how I sort of resisted that idea. And slowly over time, this identity shift from being an architect to being a business person to owning a business to into embracing entrepreneurship to holding up on being an entrepreneur as the aspiration, to now being fully blown, yes, that is what I want to do with my life. I am an entrepreneur. I want to build businesses. I want to scale stuff up. I have a mission. And this weekend was part of that identity shift, really kind of reaffirming how I can relate to my own personal story of being an entrepreneur and what architecture means, what being an architect means in that context. And I was saying to Enoch last night, for me, architecture has always been conversation. And for me, business is about communication. Marketing is about communication. It's about expressing your authentic message and mission. It's about connecting with the hearts of other people. It's about building communities. It's about leadership. It's about building tribes. Sales is like that. Sales is this deep art of listening and being emotionally attuned with the person that you're providing a solution for, and you're walking them through a process of resistance and getting them excited and enrolled into a possibility of what they could get from your services or your products. It's communication. And architecture is communication. You know, dealing with clients, you're always selling, you're always marketing at every phase of the design process. And now what's interesting is I'm still an architect in the sense that as an architect, I designed homes and I designed spaces. And now the homes and the spaces that I'm creating are online. They're digital communities. They're kind of like the public piazzas, you might say, now become internet forums or chat, Facebook groups, or they're groups, they're places for human beings to interact and engage. And that's what the nature of a public space is. That is the nature of successful social media campaigns, is creating those spaces for people to engage. So, and that's being an entrepreneur. And that is the identity shift. So I'll leave it there. I hope that was of enjoyment. Please comment, text me back, DM me. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye-bye.